looking at Need for Speed: The Run for the Nintendo Wii, and it's quite a good game if you can look past the visuals. In the last 12 months, the Wii hasn't seen an abundance of decent arcade-style races, so if that's what you're looking for, then this could fit the bill. Unlike the PS3 and Xbox 360 versions of Need for Speed: The Run, you can't leave your car to go jumping off rooftops. The emphasis in the game is on racing, and it has a healthy dose of burnout thrown in as a bonus. In the game, you play a racer known as Matt, and you quickly come across a mysterious woman who wants you to take part in the run. The cutscenes deliver the game's story comic strip style between loading sequences that are thankfully pretty fast.
I don't need a co-driver.
No, but you need a car. And you've got 5...
The run is a race from coast to coast, and you'll take part in 26 different races before you get to the end. In some events, your objective is to beat other racers, and in others you'll have to ram as many opponents off the road as you can, just like Burnout. It should please you to hear that EA haven't tried to reinvent the wheel by slapping in motion controls. I found myself pointing the Wii remote at the screen at times while playing, but you can sit back as there's no unnecessary flailing of your arms. Another thing I appreciated about Need for Speed: The Run on the Wii was the music, no doubt some of you may recognise. Some of the music tracks in the game sound generic, and others are great remixes of those used in previous Need for Speed games. You'll drive quite a few different cars in the run, one of which is the Lotus Exige 260 that you get at the very start. In the run, you'll also drive the Chevrolet Camaro ZL1, but you'll have to wait until it's given to you as you can't select what you drive. The first few races that ease you into the game feel like a run-of-the-mill experience, especially when you do your first heroic jump. Have patience, as later on the heroic manoeuvres get more interesting and things start to speed up when you get better cars. At times the heroic manoeuvres feel a little tacked on, and you'll use the analog stick on the nunchuck to do some dodging. At other times you'll do heroic manoeuvres with the D-pad on the remote, and you'll do crazy U-turns. During one of the races, you'll use a heroic maneuver to land your car on a speeding train. Racing in Need for Speed the Run is pretty good, and you can pull off moves such as power slides by easing off and on the gas. You can also do power slides by tapping the C button on the nunchuck to pull up the handbrake. The classic controller also works, but the remote and nunchuck are fine. Driving well and passing milestones increases your bounty and driver rank, which in turn unlocks rewards. The rewards you unlock can't be used in the run, but you can use them when you're playing challenge mode. Once you've completed the run, you'll probably have a dabble at challenge mode and revisit completed tracks. In fact, you can play challenge mode at any time by accessing it from the main menu. As you'd guess, you'll have to complete challenges such as finishing races within a set time or driving a police car to take down racers. Unlike the run, you can select what car you're going to drive during challenge mode, and you can change things like the spoiler or the paintwork. Sadly, the changes you make to your car are only cosmetic and make no difference to their overall performance. You can play two-player split screen if a friend wants to join in on the action, but when it comes to multiplayer, that's all you get. Online multiplayer could have been the icing on the cake and might have increased the game's overall longevity, but it's not happening. How long Need for Speed the Run takes you to complete depends greatly on the difficulty level you select. The default selection is casual, and it will take you about 6 to 8 hours to complete the run at this setting. If you decide to play on normal, then you'll make several attempts to win races before you succeed in passing the finishing line. As ever, you can get the complete lowdown on Need for Speed the Run by checking out theprotagonist.org for the full written review. Although the graphics aren't superb and there's no online multiplayer, it does include plenty of fast-paced races.
This is gonna be close!